Hello amazing families, welcome back to the Parenting Mindset Shift, a place where parents find clarity, peace, joy and confidence in their parenting. And today I'm just going to get a video to get to know me a little bit better. So my name is Hadidja Hamadi and I'm originally from Comoros Island, and which is what you see in the top over there, Comoros Island. If you don't know it, check it out. It's a small island close to Madagascar in the Indian Ocean. It's beautiful. And some people know it as Juz al Qamar, which is coming from the Arabic. Some know it as Comoros Island. And if you didn't know about it, you're welcome. I was born in France, Marseille. I grew up in Paris. And I came to the States about 20 years ago. I have 3 beautiful children. They are today 17, 14, and 9 years old. I have 2 boys and a girl. The girl being the middle child. And I'm being married for a little bit more than 20 years. And today I'm sharing the things that I'm learning throughout my journey as a parent, and which is why I started. I'm also a founder of the Shred Parenting, which is a place where I empower and inspire parents. And everything started 20 years ago when I came to the States. I had a degree in France in business, thinking I will do business. I came here, I volunteered, I wanted to learn English. So I started volunteering, and then the seeds got planted with my love with education and children, child development and everything else. And I started volunteering and I was like, wow, this world is completely new to me. I need to know more about it. And everything kind of got started of me educating myself of how can I be a better person and a better future parent, because at the time I didn't have children yet. So that's kind of the journey that I wanted to talk to you about. So it's me getting to understand why I do the things I do and act on it. So I usually, when I have a gap somewhere, I try to create the opportunity if I don't see it. So I want to speak, I want to learn English. I'm volunteering in a new country. I need to improve that. I will create a book club, which is something that I did few years ago. Also created an online, at the time it was some blog thing, something like that. Then later on, I want to look for a new job. What do? I create a co-found with a friend of mine, this a MIPA, which is really a network for women, professional women in Michigan. And we created that. We had speaker every month and try to create this network of professional. So that's kind of how I get started on trying to learn more about the things that I can do to improve myself. And this is where I meet a lot of different people in a different background that allow me to go to that journey. And then throughout this journey, I want to learn more about children development, because now I'm tutoring children, learning the ABC, and I'm realizing that it's not easy for every parent to give this opportunity to their own child. And my goal was to think, okay, what can I do to be able to give those opportunities to my children, knowing that I'm in a country that I don't really know much about. So I need to get to work. So that's kind of how the journey worked. And in that process, I went back to school here at UFM, which I graduated as children and families, a degree. And that's kind of where all the dynamic of me wanted to share this knowledge that I had with everyone of children development and parenting. So I'll be reading all those different books way before I had my kids, and then I will continue when I had my first child. And I think the moment you have the children, it's even more practical for you. So I continue to do the work, and realizing that it was not easy, because at first you want to look for all those best school and best teacher, and you're going out of your way to look at the outside best, and then realizing that you come home and you're tired and you start yelling at your child, and you're like, okay, yeah, wait a minute, that doesn't work like that. It shouldn't be like that. So that's kind of where I start working on myself, and I start noticing that that's actually the key in my parenting. It's going to be me working on why do I yell at a child? He's only 2 or 3, whatever the age he was. Why would I do that? He didn't really do anything. So clearly it's not about the behavior that he's doing. It's something about a trigger that here going on. So that's kind of my journey of how all the different things started. So I will be going to workshop on parenting. When he was a little bit with my husband, we will go all the way to learn a little bit more things like that. I will go and do workshop for my personal growth and do the training that is necessary as well. So those are the things that I'm now ready to share with everyone, and see if it inspires you to do the same, so you can build a better connection at home. So that's all I'm doing here, to share the things that I'm learning, and I hope that inspire you to do that as well. So I will be sharing the different things throughout this journey, knowing that every phase has a different type of growth and different that is needed. So the toddler age, I was a different person, and technically the goal here is the more they grow up and the better version of you they should have, right? That's why we were trying to. So of course I'm not talking in a space of perfection, and I'm talking in a space of progression. So I don't have all the answer, but I know how to figure it out. I know how to search the information to see how it applies with my values. So when I read a book, I don't necessarily apply everything from the book. I make sure that I know who I am, which is the main one. What do I want for my kids, for my family? And then I pick and choose what match what our values are. So it is going to be about understanding all of those for me. And that journey take time. It's a lifetime journey. It's not something that you're like, oh, okay, I got it, I'm good now, we're good, we're going to be perfect parents. It's not it. Parenting is hard, but I also know that we can find joy and peace in the hardship. And that's where my hope is lying. Like the fact that it's completely possible to be in a chaos, but still find contentment and peace and happiness and joy, and have fun in the process. Understanding that it's hard, it's not easy, but understanding that it's possible to find the joy in the hard. And no matter what you do, it is going to be hard. So either you do something about it, or you just chill and not do anything, but then don't complain about the hard. If you're not doing anything, right? So the goal is here, okay, it's going to be hard, but how can I make it a little bit easier in the process? And that's what I'm doing. So everything that I found a gap, I'm always trying to understand. There must be a better way. There must be a better way to live all of that. We cannot, I didn't accept the fact that people would just say, you know what, just chill and just accept that it's going to be hard like that, and just be unhappy because it's hard. I just refuse to think that it was like that. I just think that there is a way for me to manage being happy and still being in the process of the hardship and the challenges. So that's kind of the perspective that I want to share. Different things that the parenting mindset. So that's the reason I create the shred parenting, which have different different things in that place. But the parenting mindset shift here is for me to provide this inspiration that it's possible to be happy and parents. And I'm also talking about families because I want us to extend it. Being a parent, parenting is not only about mom and dad and even uncle. Like it's more than that. There is like this, anyone that is in contact with a child should be in a position where they understand how to communicate with a child, how to inspire and empower. Because we all know that around us, our children can be surrounded with with people, and they will be saying that one thing that is going to just demotivating them. So we want to make sure that everybody is in place where they try to inspire and bring love, and my passion is caring and love. And I don't think it's naively thinking, but I really just want to create or to have a world where people are caring and kind and full of compassion. And it's completely possible to have leaders that lead like that, that lead with care and kindness. And for that, it starts at home. It starts with our children. It starts with raising them with love and compassion, so they can go out there and fully engage in those kind of leadership. And that's my passion, because I just want people to be kind to each other. That's really my motivation. And I feel like sometimes we are not focusing on the right aspect, because we think it's only fixing the child, fixing and finding those tips and tools to fix the child, when sometimes it's about fixing things with us, within us. And it goes to, so the conversation will be about trauma, the conversation will be about our childhood, and the conversation about understanding why we react the way we react. So I've been doing this journey for more than 20 years. I've been enjoying the degree that I did to learn more about child development and things that how the temperament, the personalities and things like that, to understand how we are working. And I continue to do that. I'm still learning. I have few authors that I enjoy their work, and I will be sharing that with you. So I don't necessarily reinvent the wheel. I'm just using what is already out there and using it and applying it, and just do my own way of sharing it and putting that at home. And the way I do that is also via communication and getting to know my child individually, to see what kind of inspiration they are, like how are they inspired, because every child, and I have 3 like I said, they are completely different, and I have to communicate in different ways to convey my message of making sure that they are fully healthy and have resilience in them, and teaching them the skills and the tools so they can be, like I said, leaders and create a future that is caring and loving and full of compassion. So this is kind of where I am. Like, this is at home, we speaking French, so this is my accent, and I speak French. My husband is also French, originally from Comoros, and we came here 20 years ago, and being married for more than 20 years as well. I mean, like I said earlier, and so we speak French at home. And of course, I think with the different age, some are speaking better than the other or things like that, and we are honoring our culture. We're talking a lot about, I mean, we're trying to talk about the Comoros aspect, the French aspect, and then now understanding where they are born, American aspect, and making sure that we do this blending and taking all the positive of all of them, and noticing the negative aspect also of few of the culture that we grew up in, and see how it works. So the goal here is for me to sharing the things with you, and then you at home know, pick and choose what you want to do and apply what you want to apply. Try out different things to see how things work for you, and that's really the goal. So I hope if you have any question about the things that I did, or even anything else about me, to understand where I'm coming from and in which lens I'm talking to you about. So when I talk about different topics, don't hesitate, put it in a comment. So this is going to be today's topic. So don't, if you enjoy that video, and if you want to share the channel to everyone, just, hit subscribe, hit like, and add the comment, put the notification so you see that every Sunday I'm going to post something. So this video here, it's a different one compared to the other ones, because it's just about me talking about what I do and things like that. And And yeah, so I think that's it for today. Enjoy, and I hope you are having a beautiful Sunday.